Friday morning. Welcome, Mabuhay. Hope everyone is having a beautiful day. It is wet outside. Sorry guys, just sorting out a few things around the house. Done the washing. Put the washing on the clothes hoist here inside the house. Uploading my computer. I do all my lives now on my phone now. I find that it looks a lot better and a lot more nice clarity on the phone than on the laptop. And a lukewarm coffee. I don't know, I made it hot. But maybe I tip a little bit more cold water. These are what you call crumpets. It's got apricot jam on it. Butter and apricot jam. Lovely. I think it's an English thing. But they're lukewarm. That's okay. A couple of days, doesn't matter, hey. Alf's up there. He's watching what's happening. I'm just waiting for this to upload because my printer here needs to be married, so I'm going to do a wedding ceremony. Nah, kid. It needs to be married to the laptop, so I have to circumnavigate my laptop because I haven't used it for a while, and so for some unknown reason, 9-8. Oh, okay, 9-7. I know a screwy McDooey. Forgot my PIN number for me laptop. Bugger. Yeah, I'm doing live inside today. It's wet, it's rainy. I don't want my my phone to get wet, so I thought I'd do live inside saying it's wet out there. Can't do much. Snow, I don't want to get Snowy dirty. She's just had a bath not long ago. Lukewarm coffee. Now I need to fix that. Oh, God damn it. I haven't got a place to put my coffee cup. Blessed Life's on at the moment, live. Anyone wants to go and catch her, I know everyone will probably be over there. That's fine. That's all good. My computer's playing up. We'll just move this over here. That makes it easier. Oh, that's a bit too close. move everything over here so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, what have I got? Bloody mail. What's in the mail bag? Let's check that out. Yeah, so it's a bit of a miserable day outside. Can't do much, unfortunately. Not working to what I want, so I'm going to put my phone back up here. Oops! No, he was like a dicky knee, big head. Don't you hate it when you go to touch your phone and it doesn't do what you want it to do? My wife's just put my payslip. Hello, Mylene Rucker. How are you, sweetie? How's things? ¿Cómo está? Maganda Omaga. I'm just checking all my mail, see what's going on. Thank you. Marlene, how are you? How's things? ¿Cómo está, darling? How's your morning? God, so much crap when you go to shops and buying stuff and that. Sabrina in Florida, how are you? You finished your live? How's it over there? Is it nice and sunny and warm? Sorry I couldn't stay long. I had a few things to do, plus come on here too as well. I'm actually just clearing my computer before I check out CJ's new school next year. Enrollment papers I got to check, and I've got to marry this laptop up with the printer because it's showing that I'm offline. Marlene's saying hello to Siwana in Florida. So it's just been a bit wet today. It's one of those days here we have. Can't really do much outside. Sorry, I'm not ignoring anyone. Yeah, so can't do much outside because it's a bit drizzly. It's light rain, it's not heavy rain, and I only bathed Snowy a couple of days ago, and when I did that, I knocked the soap dispenser and cracked it. So I've had to fill that with silicone and join it to the other half of the soap dispenser and then put something underneath it to support it so it wouldn't fall down. And then I had to silicone again over the top once it dried and underneath the bottom. So what I'll do, when that's done, I will either, I won't spray paint it, I'll just hand paint it the white porcelain colour if I can mix it up, and you won't know the difference. So I've got that to do. I've just put the clothes on the clothes horse. I've got ironing to do. Yes, I do ironing. I'm not frightened. As Chris Beecham would say, put a skirt on him and he'd be right about. Ironing's not just a woman's job. It's a male's job. If he's home and he's not doing much, come on, help out. Give the girls a hand and just do a bit. Actually, you can put the TV on, watch the news, and do the ironing. That's what I do. And follow the news, what's going on. Not that it's all miserable and not good lately. It's either telling you about our upcoming elections, which I think is not this weekend, it's the weekend after, and that'll be good. We'll get that out the way. Which way am I going to go? Labor or Liberal? Well, certainly not going Clive Palmer. I'd say pretty well much Labor because I'm a hard-working man, and that's what Liberal, back in the old days, Liberal used to be for the office staff, the people that sit on the computers and do nothing, but do office work and stuff like that. That's what Liberal was for. Labor was for the man that was in the manufacturing, forklift drivers, truck drivers, brickies labourers, construction workers, that sort of thing. That's what the Labor Party was for, and that's the way it is. But some people might not agree with me on that, but we gave Liberal a go, and like everything, Liberal take things off the Labor working man and the hard working guy and stuff it all up, and then Labor's got to rectify it again. So it's like the submarine deal we had with the French. 10 years. We had our own Navy dockyards here where we built our own ships in Australia, and that because send it overseas, it's cheaper, the labour's cheaper over there. So yeah, okay, but seriously, what about our own people here, our own people that need work? We need to have manufacturing in this country so our people, not just men, women can weld just as good as men can. They probably have to wear hairnets to stop their hair from getting burnt, but or a long thing at the back of their hats to keep their head their hair from singeing, if you know what I mean. But that's the way it is, guys. Girls can work in heavy in manufacturing industries as well. Arlene worked at Teo Uden in Cebu, Mactan, and for quite some time. So, she knew what she was doing. They used to do the little SD cards and stuff like that for the mobile phones and these laptops. So, she did a great job back then, and that was great. And when I came along, we got married, and she wanted to come back here to live. So when I went back over in 2011, we did her visa, her passport and her visa, but I think we did that after we got married, and because we had to have paperwork for that too, so that was okay. Well, I did all Arlene's visa processing, paperwork and stuff, but what we had to do, we had to have communication on the phone, talking from me to her, and all our communications, what we got up to and what we were talking about, all had to be printed and then put on into our paperwork for her visa to come out here. So we did that in, I think it was March the 17th, and we got all that sorted out, and we processed it. I didn't need anyone helping us. I did it myself. Also, I had to have a few other items. We had to have my passport printed out and attached with it. We had to have my bank card, my which was a photocopy, my Medicare card, which was a photocopy, my license, which was a photocopy, front and back, for the visa process. We had to do a few other things. I'm trying to figure out what it was. Basically, the communications had to be there, and we had to have that done, which was good. We got that all sorted out. So we did all our visa processing and everything, and on the, I think, 17th of March, put that in. And mind you guys, when you're doing your visa processing, make sure you go in, not every day, go in if you're able and you're staying over there and you're a permanent resident and you're wanting to take your Asaba or your Filipino girlfriend back to the States or back to Australia, while you're there and while you're living there, it's better to do it then, and it makes it easier for you to do, because you can go and check on it once a month and make sure that it's not going from the top of the pile down underneath. Also, you can just turn that off for a minute. You can also, what else do we, I gotta think about this because it was a while, it was done in 2010, 2011. Just basically get everything organised for your wife if you want to come back to Australia or America or England for that fact, or Hawaii. It makes it easier, and you can go in and you can check once a month, and they'll probably say it takes up to 3 months, 4 months, like we did ours in March, April, May, June, July, August. That's 6 months. September, and Arlene got it back on the 2nd of September, and she was on Yahoo Mail. I was sitting in her bedroom, because I stayed over there for the whole year, because I went back in November of 2010, the 25th of November 2010, and I then spent I left my job. It was going out because we were living in East Keilor, and I was going up to Essendon by bus, and into the city by train, and tram to Commercial Road up to High Street, and that's where I worked for John Blair Honda. And I was there, I'd been there for quite some time, so that was okay. That was all right, but I just got sick of just travelling from here, from my place to work, and I was getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning to be at the train by 6, and then getting the train and being at work by 7:30, even though we didn't start until just on 8 o'clock. So, yeah, and then finishing at 4 and coming home on the tram and the train and then the bus. I wasn't getting back in here till 6 o'clock at night, so it was a long day. So in between those days, from going from leaving home to going to work, I wasn't getting paid. I was only getting paid from when I was at work at 8 o'clock till 4, and then from 4 to 7 or 6:30, depending on what happened on the train line. Going to work and coming home from work, I wasn't getting paid, but when I was at work, I was getting paid, so that was okay. That's fine. That's all good. But it's like this. What do you do? It's a job, and you do your job, but it got tiring, and Arlene could see it on my face. I was getting tired, so we then I then left in August, and I had enough. So I went back onto Social Security to look for work again, and because I find it hard. My little brain finds it hard to look for work, and being at work at the same time, it doesn't work out. So from being at home, it was easier to look for work, and I could do other things as well while I was looking. So there's no drama. That was all good. I had no stress, and I flew out. Like when I'm when I'm going somewhere, guys, I'm packed 4 or 3 months ahead of myself, which drives Arlene. Well, at that time, she didn't know that that's what I was doing, and that's a Bellic buying box. It's above the bed, if you're wondering. Got to store them somewhere. Yeah, so I'm always organised 2 months ahead. So I had in my suitcase probably 3 pairs of shorts, 2 pairs of socks for going out at night time, a pair of jeans for going out at night time, also a pair of slacks just in case I've got a new pair of slacks and a new shirt which I'll take with me to go over. I've also, get this, I've got to go and buy a belt because I've lost a bit of weight. I'm 75.5. This looks a lot of biscuits with cheese and ham, or cheese and Vegemite in the microwave. Beautiful. I'm not sure whether you can get the salada biscuits in the imported area or imported section, but it's okay. But I've been just having them at lunchtime. I have my cereal, which is sultanas, mixed up cornflakes and bran. Trying a new thing because I was on Nutrigrain, and that had a little bit more sugar than I needed, so I got off the Nutrigrain and got on the bran, and I have cut up banana on it, and boy is it nice. So these things are good. Thank you, Sabuana in Florida. These things are good to change dietary fibre and eating yogurt, orange juice, apple juice, apples, oranges, bananas, all good for you to try and lose that tummy before you go over there, so you're more active and a lot better and a lot more fitter. So that's good. So yeah, I basically did that. Went over on the 25th of November, and I stayed there for a whole year, processing Arlene's visa. But before that, we were getting married. So we got married on the 11th of the first. was it the 1st of January 2011, and it was good. It was great. It was a beautiful wedding ceremony at the Mactan Air Force Base, and the Reverend or Pastor, he was great. He was awesome, and so was the Philippine Air Force. They were good for letting us be married there at the chapel, and a lot of my sisters, because she's with Philippine Air Force. Hey, Mike Wickham, how are ya? Maganda umaga, kumusta? She's with Philippine Air Force, so it made it easier for us because we were chasing after churches, and one church said, "Oh, a foreigner can't be married there." Another church said, "A foreigner can't be married here." Thanks for the likes, guys. I much appreciate it. So we had to look for a church, but my sister got us in at Philippine Air Force, and to all the credit, we were married there, and it was a beautiful wedding. I've got lots of wedding photos, but like everything, private and confidential, and that's, we can put probably one up, but that's the way we are. We do our YouTube. What you see is what's off camera you don't see, but you do have to have a bit of privacy in your life too as well. But yeah, so getting back to that, we enjoyed it. I enjoyed it over there in Mactan and Cebu, and it was beautiful. Say hello to Cebuana in Florida, Mike, and Marlene Rocker. Say hello to Mike Wickham. How are you? Yeah, so we did a lot of things. We had to go to the church. Um, Had to get organised there, paperwork here. Oh, Filipinos love paperwork, don't you? But it's good. I didn't mind. I enjoyed it. I'm not a big one for, it's protocol. It's what happens. They don't use computers as much, only for certain things, which, um, we don't, they don't use computers per se. We have to fill out papers, and that's the way it is. When you're in the Philippines, you have to be patient. I mean, patient. When I went to the embassy to check on, I think it was around about August, check on our um, paperwork for our visa for Arlene, and there's a lady at Keppel House in Cebu City said, "Oh, Mr. Waghorn, you're not very patient, are you?" I said, "Yeah, I'm patient, I'm patient. I'm just checking to see if everything's going okay." And she said, "Oh, all is well, all is good. I will find out for you." So she got on the phone and asked, and they said that they're doing this. She also had to go and have a health physical in that too as well. Yeah, that's the thing, Mike. With paperwork and everything, you have to be patient. You have to be real patient. And the lady at Keppel House said to me, "Oh, Mr. Waghorn, you're not very patient." I said, "I'm patient, darling. I'm patient. There's no problem. I'm just coming in to make sure that everything, because I got told that if you don't do this, your paperwork goes from here under here." So I had to keep on top of it, which was good. Um, there was no drama, and everything was good. And she said, "Oh, it's nearly to completion, Mr. Waghorn. You just got to be a bit more patient." I said, "You tell your drivers, because they're bipping all the time." We had a good laugh over that, and she said, I see what you mean, and she laughed. And, it's something you have to do, break the ties. But with paperwork, with visas and stuff like that, it's not a snap to it thing. It's a long process. They give you, what is it, 3 to 4 months. Only in that, the start had to go and have a physical. And because here in Australia, if you've got tuberculosis, forget about it. Your paperwork and your passports get thrown out the door, so to speak, because she's got a illness and Australia doesn't accept that. So she passed with flying colours, which was good. Not many do. So, you know, you have to adjust and you have to be patient. And it's like going to, what is it, in NBI, National Bureau, uh, NBA, I think it is, there, where you get your marriage certificate, your date of birth. She had to have her date of birth. We had to have our marriage certificate, which had to be stapled to the paperwork for the visa. Um, she had to go through numerous processes with the medical, and which she passed, which was good. You know, it was great. I was that part of it. I was a bit worried because I had heard, and which I don't tend to take. I take the word of gospel um, pretty light, pretty lightly. If someone tells me something, that's fine. I understand, and I know that it can be a long. Uh, that's okay, sweetie. Thank you. It can be a long, drawn out process. It's the same with our paperwork. When she had to do for here, to come out here on no visa, so that was all right. But it got organised, and it was organised really well. You know, from the 17th of March to the 2nd of September, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. 6, 7 months, which was okay. It's no problems. You know, I was, we were, I went in there once on my own. They've changed Keppel House. You do put your processing in, and that it's just all been Keppel House inside, which is the Australian what is it, visa processing and things like that. And there's one in Manila too as well, because we had to go to Manila to get my birth certificate, which I thought I already had, but I didn't take it with me, unfortunately. It was one of those things. I forgot, and I thought I could get it, so I had to get it reprinted out and sent back to me. So we got that organised, and got it all processed, and as I said, she got it back on the 2nd of September. So we then spent October, November, came back on the 19th of November here. But we spent probably September, October, just that month extra in the Philippines. But in the process of doing the visa and that, we got to go down to Mindanao and see family. And I got to meet the family in Mindanao in Osama City, because that's where Arlene was born. And then we went up to Nibros to see our other cousins. So it was great, it was enjoyable. I could relax. I relax more when I'm there than I do here, to be honest. Because here you look and you think, oh, I've got this to do, I've got that to do, oh shit. And now all we have to do is get Arlene's passport done, her Philippine passport. We have to get that redone. And we have to get CJ's passport done, which is uh, June, I think. 22nd of June, his needs to be done. So we'll get his passport done, and Arlene's Philippine passport, we'll get that sorted out because we're going back next year. I don't know what date. We're going to wait at the moment because she started a new job with CIA in the city. They're a cleaning firm because she started work there 4 months ago. She won't have holidays until next year sometime, so which will be good because it'll give us time. And I've got to. Yes, mate. Yeah, he is. He is also. He's got to be registered in the Philippines too, as well. Apparently, I've got to work. I've got to find that out too. I've got to talk to the Philippine embassy again. No use going to the Philippine consulate here in Australia because they just send me to the Philippine embassy in Canberra because the consulate deal with foreign affairs between Australia and the Philippines more now than what they did, and the embassy deals with immigration and everything here now. So yeah, CJ is a citizen of Australia because he was born here on the 17th of March. No, the 5th of March, sorry. 5th of March. He was born 2017. Silly me. So he can get dual citizenship. Yeah, yeah. We'll send his passport over there too, so he can, and we'll do get all his other paperwork sorted out for over there. I'm carer for my mum here. I've got to look after mum here, so it's not like she can go into a respite for a while we're in the Philippines, which would be good for her, Mike and everybody. It'll give me a rest over there in the Philippines, and I can do a few things while I'm over there. We're going to go and have a look at our land in Sogod and get all that sorted out. I've got to do a few things. Excuse me, guys. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm just going to see her and I'll be back soon. Hang on. Sorry, guys, had to take a comfort break. We've got to go up to Sogod, have a look at the land up there when we get back. We'll get Darlene's passports. She's got an Australian passport, that's 10 years, so she's got a bit of time on that one. But it's her Philippine passport we need to get renewed. So we'll get that done here. All she needs is a photo, and all we need to do is get the paperwork from the Philippine embassy or the consulate to sign and do all that paperwork for her passport. So that's okay. CJ we can do here as well. Um, he's an Australian passport, but because he's got his baby passport, and we got that done when he was just before 1, and he's got his baby photo on it. So that needs to be, I think there's only 5 years. I reckon they should lift that to 10 years, the same as an adult one, which would make it a lot easier for everybody, to be honest. Years ago, I think they could travel on your passport, which didn't mean you had to organise a passport. You had yours, your wife's, and uh, he could travel on yours. That was years ago. Because of the laws and everything in this country and every other country and the Philippines are all changed now, so he has to have his own passport, um, which is okay. I don't mind. I'm not stressing about that. But as I said, you have to get used to being patient, basically, whether it be an NBA or MBI. I think it is. I think it's MBI. Uh, and then you had to go somewhere else. We had to go somewhere else as well. And I'm not sure, I can't remember. I'll have to ask Scarlett. But, you get all those processes done, just relax. I know the heat's not, the heat can get you. So you sort of, like, if you need to, is it your plan to move there eventually? Yes, Mike, it is. Yeah, eventually down the line. We got to, like, I've been saying this, um, we've got land. Um, we've got land in Sogod, and there's 400 square metres. It's not much, but it's enough. And then we brought 200 square metres in Cordova, which is not far from the new overpass freeway there, going from Cebu to SM Mall, which will make it a lot easier for us to go, because we won't have to go all the way up to Mactan, Jellum Bridge, or the other one, Mactan Bridge. So it makes it easier. I love the ferry going across there, because to Cebu City, I love the ferry, but on a calm day, because Arlene won't travel on a calm day, on a rough day going over on the ferry. She finds it a bit, you know, call it superstitious. But, she loves it there. She can't wait to get back home to be with mum and dad again. She's working her little tail off, which is good. She's doing good too, guys. She really is. She's done really well. She's adjusted really well since she's been here, which is great. You know, life here in Australia is, uh, well, at the moment we're in winter, so it's cold out. Um, and that's why I haven't done a walk around video. It's cold outside, and it's raining, drizzly, very light rain. You couldn't even see Mount Lion this morning. That's how light it was. But you know, we will get the land sorted now. Building house over there. I'm going to do the slab first. No pipes under the slab. Probably the only pipe that will go close to being under a slab will be the toilet, and everything will be on one side of the house when it comes to your kitchen, your bathroom, your toilet, your laundry. be all on one side of the house. So the bathroom, we're going to have the shower in the corner next to the wall, so the pipes just go straight out under and out the wall, the between the slab and the thing. That'll go out that way. Bathroom, same. Like, as I said, the shower and the toilet will be separate. I'm not a big one of getting dressed, coming in the bathroom, and you go to, and your pants are lining water after the missus or the kids have had a shower. So I found that when I was in at our cousin's place. Hey, Kevin and Gemma, how are ya? Welcome, say hello to everyone. Yeah, cold and wet, mate. It's a bit drizzly outside. Yeah, so we will do all the basically the kitchen on one side, everything on the one side of the house. So the pipes will go out the wall and down. There will be no pipes. I think the only pipe that will go down and out will be the toilet one. Um, but we'll work on that. Even if I have to raise the toilet up a bit and just make it go straight out and down outside. Am I thingy with pipes outside? No, because you can make a, just out here we've got a walkway and a little area which I'll show you. Just out there we've got a walkway. So say I'm sitting in the toilet or in having a shower in the bathroom. Well, as I said, the toilet will be separate to the bathroom, so the pipes will go directly on that wall outside and down, if you know what I mean. And you don't have, yeah, I think they are, Mike, I think they are. I think it it's I was talking to someone the other day about this, and I felt that when you having pipes laid before the slab's laid, it's possible for a worker to, because you look at it, they're only plastic conduit over there. They like can be thick plastic for toilet, and the sorry, I'm talking about toilet, but the round plastic conduit for your sinks and your water pipes. Like if your bathroom was there at that wall and you had to run the pipe out to outside, it is quite easy for one of your workers to stand on the pipe, oops, and you know you don't realise, but they can crack, and it's too late after you put cement over it, because eventually what will happen is when your flush the toilet or that, the water can come up out of the pipe, and it might not come out at the top, it might come out the side, it might seep out, and you wonder, and especially if you're turning taps on to get the water to come into the shower, it might be a possibility that there might be a hairline fracture along your pipe, and it seeps out, so you're not getting that water flow into your shower. So basically, I I have seen houses, Camellia had their kitchens on one side, and I think they had a toilet upstairs. because you can run the pipe down, which is okay. I'm going, when we build septic tank outside, well, that's common, but away from the house. So the workers, one will do the septic first, and then we'll do the water well away from the septic, further away. Well, maybe, yeah, maybe probably a little bit further out from the septic. We'll then cap it with the hand thing, and we'll build a shower block around this, like here in Australia we call them outhouses, but in the Philippines we'll build the toilet over the top of the septic once the septic's done, and then we'll put a shed on the back of the toilet, and we'll run a shower area in there, separate from that toilet, because there's nothing which I've found, I'm not sure whether anybody else would agree, but if you want to go to the toilet and someone's having a shower, it's hard to get into. So we will have a shower area outside for the workers, and not just for the workers, for us when we go up there and the house is getting built. So we're going to have somewhere to wash and clean and do laundry and stuff like that. Thanks, C1 and Florida. I'm not sure about being easier, but I suppose they're a little bit more flexible in that way, Mike. Then once we've done the water well and the septic, we will, because I'm not going to be in a hurry for it, septic will get done first and the water well will get done first, so they'll be both done at the same time. We'll render inside the water well and we'll render inside the septic, so it's not leaking anywhere, and it'll be probably a bit bigger septic tank than average, because it's got to take on yeah, you're not wrong. They would be over there. Here, pretty well much the same, strict as. But as I said, we'll do the septic outside, build a shower area and a toilet area in the one. So that way you can, the boys can have a shower after they finish work, and the toilet can be separate from that, so you don't walk in on everybody, which will be a lot easier. Nothing worse than going into the shower and someone's in the shower and you want to sit on the toilet. So I find that we'll have like a private cubicle for the toilet, which will make it a lot easier. And then we'll build the slab first, and I'll worry about the pipes, because hollow blocks easy to drill, easy to cut, to put pipes through, and it's easy to access too, because you don't actually have to cut a hole in the hollow block. You know that? You could put the hollow block is log, no, sorry, like that, right? With a thing in the middle. Well, that sits down like that. So when you're standing them like that, but when you put in your bait, this is probably, when you look at it in one way, would be easier, is that you could do your walls as per normal, but when you got your toilet area, I suppose you could put your hollow block on the side, one on the side, and so your hollow blocks are standing like that, and then your next one can lay flat like that because it's got the square holes, and you can run your pipes out that way and down, because eventually what you can do with that is fill it in, and if you know that it'll stop getting locked, the pipe will go out and down, which is good. It'll go outside, go through the hollow block and down, so you can, rather, while you've got your hollow blocks that way, the next one for you to say a toilet can lay flat because you've got the square like that facing, like, to me and to you. That way you can run your pipes through the hollow block, and you can then cement in slowly and fill it in and top. But is it going to be strong enough? Well, that's the thing, because if you get good hollow blocks, you're laughing. You get good cement, you're laughing. Depending on what you're building your house, how you're building your house too. We'll go hollow block right around, and then we'll go sort of like knee bar, and then hollow block around the frames. So how I'm going to do it, I'm going to design it, and then I will get the architect, we'll talk about it and see how things go. But that's basically what I'm just thinking, that if you put the hollow block this way, run your hollow blocks up, standing standing like that, and then the ones with your pipes, put them that way, because you have the square there, right? You can run the pipes through, and you don't have to drill holes into the hollow block, because your square hollow block, you can run pipes in and down, and you can, when you're building up, you can put a metal, a frame there, a metal frame over the top of that hollow block to hold it. Because when you look at it, those hollow blocks aren't that heavy, and I figure I'm using this as a yeah. Well, up in I agree with you there, Mike. In some areas, you could have problems finding good materials. Arlene saw that we can get hollow block for 9 pesos a block. I'm only thinking, give me a second. Oh, bloody hell. see what I'm thinking, Mike and everybody. These are your hollow blocks. These are the ones that stand like that. Okay. This one here lies flat, where you can run your pipes through. Toilet pipe, big enough to run your toilet pipe, and then all you do is cement around it inside. Bit like when you fill the cement in this way, once you've set your bricks and you cement down the side here and around here and up here and down here. Well, I was thinking, well, if you could run your hollow block flat like that, and you've got the square and your pipes could go through, you can cement around the pipes in like that. Yeah. That's one I was thinking on. While we're getting organised, I thought, can it be done? The heaviness of other bricks on top of it has me worried. But if you put a, say, piece of timber in there to hold, so if you, sorry, revert to drawing again. If you hollow blocks like that, and you've only got this bit here, you could probably, with these ones, you could probably put a piece of timber in like that. And here you could do one either side of the hollow block to keep that from breaking, caving in, and cementing around it. And it won't rot because it'll be in cement and it'll be easier. But that's my thoughts and theories on doing that as when we're building. And I thought it'd be easier to put, like, I'm in our bedroom now, so if we had the kitchen in the next room or the laundry in the next room, your laundry pipes, what do you got? You only got really, yeah, but I agree with you. I really agree with you. It should work if you do it that way, and if you train your people, we're going to have Dad, my brother, I think my other brother, and my uncle, and we will probably put 2 people on up there that we know that are local. If they're looking for work, we'll probably put 2 on, and we'll train them properly. I'll train them properly and get it all organised, because I think you only have your laundry trough and your washing machine that run out to the wall. So there's one block there, and then there's the bathroom. So this is the bathroom. Well, I would put the shower in that corner over there, and because the bathrooms aren't that big in the Philippines, but we're going to have it a little bit bigger than normal. So we will have the shower a bit bigger, so because you'll have your bathroom vanity unit there. No bathtub. I'm not gonna buy a bathtub. Oh, you're better off just with a shower. It's a lot easier. So we'll have that in one corner with the vanity unit underneath the window. So the window will go up higher, so there's no peeky boos from outside that want to see the colour of white. Just having a joke, guys. Yeah, so we'll do the windows above the vanity unit, and probably like my mum's bedroom, will be probably one window that way and one window that way and a wall, and you will have a mirror. You have to train them, or they will just build the way they are accustomed to. Oh, look, I think we can train my house. We will train them to do it differently, um, but they can do the rest of that. You know, when it comes to the pipes, we'll train them to do that the way I want. When it comes to the way of building, because I'm putting like a veranda, a walk around veranda at the top. So when you go outside the into the lounge room, you'll have stairs going upstairs, and we'll have like bedrooms upstairs. Am I going to have a toilet upstairs? I'm thinking on that. But there'll be bedrooms upstairs, and then there'll be like a little hallway. I'm going to do a video on showing you what um, I'm going to do and how I would like it done. So that'll be coming up soon. I just got to find time. So give me a bit of time there. But like our bedroom here, you walk out, you got like a little, it's like on a little alcove. CJ's at the other end, and then we've got in between our bedroom here and the toilet, we've got CJ's room. So the only reason why I prefer the toilet separate to the bathroom is that if you want to go to the toilet and it's early morning and someone wants to go and have a shower, at least they got privacy and you've got privacy if you've got two separate areas. And not only that, I'm over the wet toilet seat from the shower. Had it in Manila when I was with our cousins. I got dressed, we were going out, I got dressed, and I had to go to the toilet. I should have gone before I had a shower, and I didn't. So when I went back in there, the floor was full, about that much of water. And sitting down, I'm thinking, I've got my new clothes on. What am I going to do? So I had to take my pants off before I went in there to think. Didn't matter with the underpants because they only go down halfway to your ankle. But there's nothing worse. There is nothing worse than getting dressed to go up to a wedding or something like that, and the bathroom fills a little bit with water because I'm finding we had the sewage done here a couple of weeks back. We had the pipes cleaned out. We had to get a bore out at the back where the main sewer pit is, and get all the water because all your storm water and that runs down sort of, I think, the same lines as your sewer, and well, that's what makes everything go. Yeah, so it's not good when you go into a wedding, let me tell you. That's basically why I want to do the toilet separate to the bathroom, so it makes it easier. And you've got your privacy, your wife's got hers when she's in the shower, and you're not sitting there going, thinking of other things. And but yeah, I can be a little bit crass and a little bit crude sometimes, but that's me. I'm an Aussie. But it's I just find that a bit easier, Mike and Kevin and Gemma and Sibwana in Florida and Marlene Rucker. I find that easier to do, as just to have the bathroom and the shower area separate. And look, if you wanted to, you probably could put a toilet in the laundry, but then if your wife's doing the washing, there's nothing worse than oh, geez. But it's okay. It's all right. There's no dramas there. But we'll get that sorted out and fixed up. So that's my plans on that. Basically, we'll just put the shower in the corner there. Um, I My brother-in-law built a shower where um, you walk into the shower and you can put your clothes on the wall, and it was glassed, and you could walk in and get changed in there and put your clothes. Hello, MK. Thank you for coming, darling. You can put your clothes up on a hook, and the shower area was like from where I'm sitting to that wall, and then they had their unit there, and you had a little bit of area in, where you could have your shave and get organised, dressed and stuff like that. So it made it easier. Uh, so I think you can have a long shower area, like my brother-in-law had. Before you walk into the shower, you can have your shower encased, and when you come out, it's sort of like a wet area where you just, when you're drying yourself off, the water's just drips off you and flows down into the shower area. So I'm thinking on that, or whether just to stay with this normal shower and vanity, and then the window up a little bit high. As long as you got light in that bathroom, doesn't matter, and the toilet separate. And then you have your other bedroom. You have your bedrooms upstairs, which makes it easier to sleep at night time. And you have your lounge rooms downstairs, because there's nothing worse than the kids want to get to sleep and you're sitting there watching TV upstairs, and we'll have a little lounge, like a sitting room or something, and because we overlook So God Bay. The thing will be also is that I will build the staircase up, and where we have a landing, I will check and see whether you can see over the coconut palms to So God Bay. So when you walk outside, you've got that veranda and you can see all the beautiful coastline of So God Bay. So I've got that planned. So the land room will fall there, and I'll probably put a little, it'd be like a little sitting room upstairs. Out to further notice. Good to see you, mate. Thanks for coming. Maganda umaga. Kumusta? Yeah, so we're gonna do that. That's what I want. I want a balcony that you can walk around upstairs, and a balcony that you can sit on the patio and look out to, because our cousins are down a little bit from us, so you can look over their area. But upstairs we'll have the bedrooms probably up one area, and then we'll have like a wall with a door, so you can walk through and shut that, and if the kids want to go to bed, that's fine. Our main bedroom will probably be up there, out looking the ocean as well. So, and we're going to do a walk around veranda at this stage, just one side, and that'll be facing So God Bay. Um, with, as I said, with the pipes, the toilet, the kitchen, the laundry, and the bathroom, where that walkway is, as I showed you before, we can put plants down there and gate it off so no one can get in with a padlock. So no one can get up that sideway, only you, and I'll have a tap up the other end like I got here. So that's that's the general plan for our house at Sogod. The one at Cordova, it's not been built yet. We've got another 4 years on that to pay off. 2-story. Well, mum and dad and AI's also brought next door to us. So we might build one house on that, and it'll be for everyone of the family, and it'll make it easier. And 2-story, and that looks over Cebu in Cordova, where we are there. It looks over Cordova, so we can go 2-story or we can go 3-story. We'll see what happens. We'll probably, it depends on the code, because we're, I think, on the side. Actually, where we are, I think we overlook Cebu City, so that'll be good. But we'll put a balcony on the other side, and that way you can walk out and see the city, Cebu, which will be good. I don't think they're going to plan to build another subdivision there yet. At the moment, we've just finished 4 years of, I think it was 10 years we pay off, and that house might get built before So God. Yeah, we've just gone past our 4 years on that, paying the land at So God off. So Cordova off. Sorry, my apologies. I'm thinking ahead of myself. Not hard for me to do. I've got to talk to you later, MK. We'll have a little chit chat when we can announce what we're going to do. I've got to sort out a few things between now and next week, but all's good. Yeah, so they're my plans. They're what we're going to do, and what we want to do with the house there. Where we are now, we are in Pajak. Pajak. If you Grand Mall, if you walk out the door of Grand Mall, go left, and then go left and follow that road around, we're in Pajak there. In the subdivision. Okay, how long we'll do, I'll take a look at it for you. So yeah, we're not far from Mactan General Hospital, so that's good in that way. There's a hospital in Danao if you urgently have to go to hospital. I've been in Mactan General 3 times. diarrhea, sugar diabetes, and bronchitis. Oh lordy! But you learn what you can eat and what you can't eat. I had we went out when I was there in 2010. I had the diarrhea first. Um, I had baby back ribs marinated. Oh, yummy, scrumptious, beautiful. Done a good job. And then we went to Save More uh, at Lapo Lapo. Um, Ace Pension House is on the other side, which is a good place to go and stay too. Yeah, Cebu City. We're not far from you. Right, another island in front of you. We cover Iloilo from storms. Not this one just gone though. I don't know. I don't know how it went over the top and hit Iloilo like it did. But I had the baby back ribs marinated, beautiful, tasted great, Mike and everybody. And then we went to Save More at Gazano Mall there. And me being glutton for punishment, I brought the chips, Philippine chips. I love them. Yeah, the sweet, uh, the hot, spicy ones, and the chives and that cream, sour cream and chives. But I brought the barbecue, hot barbecue ones. And the next day, oh boy, did I pay for it. I ended up having to go to the hospital. I was rushed to hospital. And my insurance company here, um, through the airline, who I deal with, Flight Centre, their insurance company wouldn't pay out on my bills when I brought them back here. I said, you went over there full knowing what happened and you still did what you did, and why should we pay you for your silly mistake? And the other one was bronchitis because I sat in front of the fan after coming out of the shower. Don't ever do that. Hey, Adrian Gibson, ¿Cómo está? Thanks for coming. Much appreciated. I sat in front of the fan. Good to see you too, mate. We're doing Wednesday morning and Friday morning, same time. Might be inside like I am now, or we might be walkabout outside, walkie-talkie outside when we go for our walks. So there is a notification up now. Sorry to point. There is a notification up now on my live stream, so check it out. It's on my channel. What times? Monday, Tuesday, and Friday mornings. Is it? I have to have a look again. I'm not sure. Monday, Tuesday, Friday mornings. That's right. Monday, Tuesday, Friday mornings, 10 a.m. Australia time, 8 a.m. Philippine time. Then night time, Wednesday night and Friday night, 12 o'clock Australia time, 10 o'clock Philippine time. So it's up there ready. But yeah, so I was not good, Mike. I spent a week in Mactan General Hospital then with bronchitis after coming out of the shower and sitting by a cold fan. And I think the other one was sugar diabetes. I ate too much sugar. Will do. I'm about to finish off now anyway. It's great to see everybody. Nice to have this chat. Great to see everyone here. It's awesome. Thank you for the support. We will be back Monday, 10 o'clock Australia time, 8 o'clock Philippine time in the morning. I'm alright now, mate. It's just when I was in the Philippines. Thanks, Mike Whitcomb. Thanks, Marlene Rucker. Thanks, Cebuana in Florida. Thank you, MK. And thank you, Mike Whitcomb. And thank you, Adrian Gibson, for coming. I really do appreciate it. I'll catch you later. Take care. Enjoy. Relax. We'll see you Monday, Tuesday and Fridays in the morning at 10 a.m. Australia time, 8 a.m. Philippine time. Wednesday night, 12 Australia time, a.m. Philippine time, 10 p.m. And Friday, the same as Wednesday's time. So we'll catch you then. Have a great day. Enjoy. Relax. Thanks for the likes, guys. Much appreciated. Mahalo kita. Bye for now. Much appreciate support. Thanks, guys. Bye for now. Oh, thank you, MK. Catch you later, guys. CJ. That's me and Arlene up there. Bye for now.